Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When a team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway, towing the slab in today's game. Matt Manning, what do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Leody Taveras. That misses. So we're off and running in game one. The 1-0. Good eye right there.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Ramon Urias. On the ground to third. Whips it across. One out in the top of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertain.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
And the 1-0.
Oh, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That one drifts inside.
Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in a series, so if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
Taveras stands at third with one gone in the inning. Hit hard, that gets through. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on at first with one gone. Corey Seager now at the plate. Manning keeping him close. And that's in there for strike one. Manning, an all-star a season ago, He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Mann throws to first. Ohtani back in.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. Just misses with that one.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here comes a pitch. That one missed.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Two now. In the air, left field. Carter pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That is it. The first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. And that's through there for a strike. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That is it. The third baseman.
Here's Josh Young. In there, and it's 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Here comes the 0-1. And ball 1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And that one missing low.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Jared Kelenic up next. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And he walked him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Jared Kelenic. First offering, and it just misses. Two outs. Bases are full. And now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
There's a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2-1 now. This one high in the air to left center. Crawford sizing this one up. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that's the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And the home team down a run. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here at the ballpark. And on the hill, the big righty, Shohei Ohtani. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He touched the 9th inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
Bottom of the first. And here's the rookie center fielder, Justin Crawford. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That misses, and that's ball 3. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against him.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Eloy Jimenez now. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. On the ground to first, could be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And here it comes. And that one is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And the righty deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Holiday at second. Jimenez over at first with one away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that skips into dirt. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Garcia settles under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Riley Green.
So first and second with two outs. Here's Riley Green. That one's in there, 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one the other way. Base hit. Here comes the throw. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. So they strand a pair. We move on to the second here at Comerica. It's the Rangers 1 and the Tigers nothing. New inning getting started. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Victor Caratini.
Victor Caratini.
Manning back to work. Strike one. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Line drive. Makes the grab, one down.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
And now Adolis Garcia. And a curve misses outside. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And a count 1-2. The wind of the pitch. He goes down looking. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Here's Leody Taveras. Led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored. Ball one there. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 outs. Just missed.
3-1.
That catches the zone for a strike. 3-2 now.
Count is full.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So 2 down. Next up for Texas, Ramon Urias. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, Ramon Urias, spectacular defender, won a Gold Glove in 2022 and became the first Orioles third baseman to win a Gold Glove since, you know who, Boo?
Manny Machado.
That's right, in 2015.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
That one 95 to finish him off. 1 left for Texas, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning, leading off Evan Carter. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Singy, Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And the batter now, number 34. Move to first. And he dives back in safely. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP. And the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson. Carter on at first, nobody out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Left-hand batter waits. The other way, and it stays fair.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
First and second, no outs. And next up for the Tigers, number 10. Strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Next pitch misses. And a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And now 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Next offering is outside. Edwin Arroyo up next for the Tigers. Got him swinging.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
2 on, 1 out. Edwin Arroyo up now for the Tigers. Check swing, no appeal.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. That's inside. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's in there. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now it's filled up. Justin Crawford to bat next. And the pitch. Got him! Back-to-back strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
Jackson Holliday up now for the Tigers. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The 0-1. This to center field. Tavares settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They trail here 1-0. Back at Comerica Park, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
There's a strike. Ohtani, 32 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering is down low, and now it's even 1-1. And he pumps it a strike. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Now that's smacked to right center. Dives and makes the catch.
The batter.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
One down, base is empty.
That missed. That's a ball.
Comebacker to the mound. To first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter. The first baseman, Nathaniel.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe, and he's already singled in this game. That one inside, ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Next one off the plate inside. 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that ball is out of here. Nathaniel Lowe goes deep, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So 2 away with nobody on. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Young. That's in there. Strike 1. Young batting 6th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019. And a pitch. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Jared Kellner getting ready to hit. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Foul ball there. Kellner goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Base hit, left center field. Lead runner around second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Vic Caratini at the plate. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a base hit. One run is in. Now 2 runs score, and it's 4-0.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, Adolis Garcia. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Well struck left field. Way back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Matt Manning won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Jackson Jobe taking over on the mound.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Leody Taveras. And that's in there for strike 1. And that one is inside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mason Engler preparing to come on if needed. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And down on strikes. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the DH, Eloy Jimenez. And he deals.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next pitch is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. At the belt and fires. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Next pitch inside. Counts full, 3-2. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's outside.
Outside.
The Tigers selected Spencer Torkelson #1 overall in 2020 out of Arizona State, and he rocketed through their farm system, made it to AAA in his first pro season, and then eventually made his big league debut the following year.
Yeah, Torkelson became the 4th Arizona State baseball player to be drafted #1 overall. Can you think of some of the other ones, Boog?
Jimenez gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Well, I know that Bob Horner was a 1-1, and I know Rick Monday was the first overall pick.
Yep, you also add Floyd Bannister in 1976. You know, Arizona State's produced more #1 overall picks than any other program in the country.
Kicks and fires. And that's ball 4.
Take your bait.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The right fielder, number 31.
Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses the mark.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Here's a 1-1. And that one off the outside edge.
2-1.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. Throw is high and over his head. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
And now Evan Carter. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
I haven't been to many games as a fan.
The pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Young hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Delton Rushing.
2 on with 1 out, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 34.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
That's the ball.
1 out. Runners at first and second. That one just misses.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Next one misses. Full count, 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count, and that'll load the bases.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. number 10. Swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next offering misses, and that is ball one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate, trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
And welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Ramon Urias.
Ramon Urias.
The wind and the pitch. And that eats him up.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Line drive. Base hit. Urias around third. He scores. It's 7-1. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So man aboard. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Corey Seager. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a strike in there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1-2.
Righty delivers.
Ball.
Ohtani at second with nobody out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Runner leads away at second. Bounce to the left side. On to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Check on the runner. Dives back. Out! The wide to kick the pitch. That's a little bit low. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Here comes a pitch.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Josh Young waiting to hit for the Rangers. And the right-hander's 3-1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Young in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next one is off the plate. And 1-1. And here it comes. And that one is lifted in the air. Into the dive, and he got it.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the boys fired up in the dugout.
Bottom 4, and now here is Edwin Arroyo. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
The pitch in for a strike. 2-1 now.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And next to hit for Detroit, Justin Crawford. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. That's in there. That's strike 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next pitch is downstairs.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kelnick moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Jackson Holiday up now for the Tigers. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Over to first, and he saved.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Arroyo leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Left-hand batter waits. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next one just misses. Ball 3.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Now this is in the air down the line. Garcia settles under it. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Eloy.
Man at first. Here's Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1. And a slider catches the zone.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next pitch off the plate. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Kicks and deals.
That's the ball. Outside.
And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Spencer Torkelson waiting to hit for Detroit. 3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now fly ball to right center. Tavares running hard to get it. Touches down. That's a hit. Arroyo around third.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
The pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Urias under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and the inning is over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Rangers 7, Tigers 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kellner.
Number 11, Jared Kellner.
And the right-hander back to work. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th. So next to hit for Texas, Victor Caratini.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And that's outside. Now a screamer into the outfield. Crawford squeezes it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in, Adolis Garcia. He's already homered here in this one. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That's outside.
Oh, that's out.
1-0.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Good eye in that spot. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Rangers set down in order, but they're still on top 7-2. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jacob deGrom.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 48, Jacob deGrom.
And now the right fielder, Riley Green.
For the Tigers, the right fielder, Riley Green.
The wind of the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Action in the pen down there. Phil Maton up and loosening in the pen. Lopez getting loose as well. Righty to the plate.
No, that's it.
That one missed.
3-0.
Now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Here's a 3-0. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. So man aboard. And next up for the Tigers, Evan Carter. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Seager. Relay to first. Double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
On the ground to the left, and it stays fair.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, number 10. And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two outs.
Ball. 1-1.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And he deals. Misses.
No, that missed.
2 balls,
That's a ball.
2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Right through there. Got him. Out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. It's the Rangers 7, Tigers 2. Back here in Detroit, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
Joe back to work. And ball
That's a
1.
ball.
Taveras measures 6
1
feet
and
2
out.
inches, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. Fair ball.
Up next for the Rangers.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Now here is Ramon Urias in the air right field, and it drops in. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Ohtani now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Foul ball. Taveras on third. Urias on at first with nobody out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 on with 1 out. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think you'll have it in this one.
2 on, 1 out. And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. In the air out towards right center. Green going after it. Snags it on the run. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's now a 6-run lead. So 2 down now, and here is Nathaniel Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand hitter waits. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
And a foul ball. That's towards center. Crawford under it. And that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 8, Tigers 2. Bottom of the 6th, at the plate, Edwin Arroyo.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Activity in the bullpen. Phil Maton getting ready to go. DeGrom, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And fouled off. And a pitch. Fought off foul. The 1-2. And misses inside.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that one lifted in the air center field. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Justin Crawford up now for the Tigers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one fouled off.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Into left center for a base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Eloy Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Holiday, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch misses inside, and the count even 1-1. Kicks and fires. Inside, just missed. And the right-hander deals. Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-0. That one missing inside. There's a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one fouled off. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On to the 7th year in game 1. It's the Rangers 8, Tigers 2. Back at Comerica Park. And here is Josh Young.
Number 6, Josh Young.
The right-hander back to work. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
In the air, left field. Carter on the move. Makes the catch for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kelnick stands in now and watches strike 1.
It's 0-1.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And downstairs.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. And he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Victor Caratini digs in now. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
In the air, out towards left center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. New pitcher for the Tigers, Lucas Sims.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Looked like it was a little bit up. The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
He can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Two on, 2 outs. There's the strike. Right-hander kicks, deals, and they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Ramon Urias now at the plate. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. They lead at 8-2.
The traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So man aboard. Now here is Evan Carter. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Green leads off second with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2. And a ball evens the count. And now it's 3-2. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the catcher, number 34, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Lined into left center, base hit. Green coming home. 1 run is in. Carter around third. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 8-4.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Phil Maton into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now, number 10. And the first offering is not close. And that's in for a strike. Runner leads away at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Base hit center field. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Edwin Arroyo getting ready to hit. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. Runners on the corners, no outs. And it's even up.
1-1.
And that one a little bit high.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Maton picks over, back standing. He's in there safely. Comes a 2-2. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. Justin Crawford up now for the Tigers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
on the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
The 0-1, and it's fouled away. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. That one ripped left field. Kelman going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags for home.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Jonathan Hernandez on to pitch out of the pen here. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 72, Jonathan Hernandez.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jackson Holliday.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock. Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
That just misses, and that is ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Gets the call, and it's 2-1. Rips one to right, and that's just foul. And here it comes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. At the belt and fires. That's inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And the righty deals. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And next is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. There's a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 8 and the Tigers 5. Genesis Cabrera on to pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Shohei Ohtani stepping in for the Rangers, known for his late-inning heroics.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one
That
missed.
That's a ball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2-1.
Left-hand batter waits. That misses the
Ball,
zone.
that's up.
And now 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And they get Ohtani for the out. 1 away.
Now batting.
Now it's Corey Seager. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self in the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
0-1. Kicks and deals. In the dirt, 1-2 to count. Stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. One and two here. And now 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Next up for Texas, Nathaniel Lowe. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Fouled off. He was late. Strike two. Just off the inside edge. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on top by 3. 8-5. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Desmond McGraw.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Grounder off the pitcher. And he beats the throw. He's safe. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
And now the right fielder, Riley Green. On the ground, and it goes just foul. And the 0-1. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Torkelson grounds second on his way to third. The relay throw. Slide save. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Evan Carter up now for the Tigers. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Green stands at second with no outs. And that one is inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Number 34 waits on deck. 3-0 down. And a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And he walked him.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Next to hit, number 34.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And that one is inside, ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Two now. And that's down and away. Number 10 in the on-deck circle. 3-2 now. And that's ball 4.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Number 10 up now for the Tigers.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Fly ball down the line. Kelnick makes the play. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. Back to a one-run game. It's 8-7.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Jose Leclerc comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Wilmer Flores. Big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. First offering, and it just misses. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Next pitch, not close, up high. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Two-one now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 3. Justin Crawford up next. High fly ball out towards left field. Kelnick on the move, heading back some more. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Check swing, no appeal. 1-0. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Joe Barlow up and throwing. Lopez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And the 1-0. Good eye right there. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Jackson Holliday up next for the Tigers. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. They get the force. Play made. That ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Rangers 8 and the Tigers 7. So remaining in the game defensively, Wilmer Flores taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Alex Lang gets the call from the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Well, one-run game. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. The wide to kick the pitch. And takes low for ball one.
1-0.
And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two. The pitch. Good eye right there. The wind of the pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag. Now one gone in the ninth.
The left unit, number 11, Jared Kellner.
Jared Kellner stepping in for the Rangers. That catches the outside corner. Strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And now it's even up.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
On the ground, right side. And foul ball. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Victor Caratini stepping in for the Rangers. In there for strike one.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Slow roller up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. That's the third out. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rangers 8 and the Tigers 7. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Joe Barlow.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Jackson Holliday digs in now.
Third baseman, Jackson Holliday.
The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The tying run at the plate. On the outside corner, and a count 1-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And next up for the Tigers, Eloy Jimenez. Pitch misses. Ball one. And another ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Righty delivers. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that's outside. 3-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter, can also flash some power.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Move to first. Ramey back on a dive. Next offering is in for a strike.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
The 1-1. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Check swing, no appeal. 3-2 now.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. Now move to first. Ramey back easily.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Ramey up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
So now with one swing, this guy could end it.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Here's a 1-1. This one in the air right field. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.